I have no idea what that was. Are we? Yes, we were recording. Well, hello everyone. I guess for some reason I thought that I was not recording. Apparently it says chat is currently not available. So, all right. Well, okay. So, folks. So today we're going to be starting our long trip here from California all the way to Nebraska. So let's start her up and let's get her out of here, shall we? All right. It is now roughly 10:37 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm recording this. So yeah, we are so different. All right, we can see this more in some daylight. So this is sort of like in like the orchard and shit like that. So apparently you do not know what. Oh, I would not do that. I would you? Here we go. Land going. Luckily, I'm pretty good at hauling this particular type of trailer because I've done a lot of oversized cargoes before. So you have lucked out, sir. So yes, everyone, welcome to another episode of you know playing my way American Truck Simulator. Sort of like a why did I label this like this? Well, I've got a new kind of a new attitude towards stuff, especially towards YouTube. Because I'm not really going to be doing things the traditional way anymore. I'm just sick of that shit. So so we're going to go where we want. We're going to do what we want. And I'm going to drive how I want. So yeah. So that's exactly what we're doing. I think I have enough gas to get to Nebraska this way. I'm not really sure, but we are. Yeah, we're gonna find this out. Yeah. So as you can see on the GPS, there's a little bit kind of confusing about where to actually turn there. You can actually do F5 a few times, and it'll actually will zoom in on the GPS. And it'll actually get to have a better idea of that. So, nothing personal thing. So there is a one of those viewpoints. Yeah, give me a second here. For some reason, for a minute, I could not think of what the hell that was called. That's my bad. There we go. Here we got cruise control on here. So let's get low of this thing. Now, this thing's huge. Yeah. Finally, haul some stuff that's not so boring. Like I know in the past I've actually done mainly like standard trailers and stuff. I like the doubles and the triples because those are really kind of tricky maneuver. You cannot reverse in those because it's near impossible. You have to be like super freaking skilled in order to do that. My skill only goes so far. So, but I don't know why I felt like that. Let's see what I don't know why. So yeah, we're on our way out here at California here. So yeah, they did a lot of rework in some of the past updates. So while the road networks have changed, they've actually added a couple new cities, plus some more highways as well. So any more details on that, you can go to SCS's blog and on any form of social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, or TikTok. So I do have TikTok, Facebook, and X, but I do not have Instagram because I refuse to get that. There are way too many social media platforms nowadays. I just do not want to. I don't want to get sucked into another one. Nothing. I don't definitely want to be behind someone that's going slower than me because I'm hauling a freaking combine here and you're just hauling standard trailers. So, what if I care, you know? So, alright, so I didn't get to this last video now that I think about it. But, just this, what is that? I think this is the 22nd, I think. So I think on June 19th, I think it was July 19th, Twisters came out. Now, I remember that the original one came out in 1996, so with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. And so, my first thoughts on the trailer, I'm like, well, at first I didn't really like it because, now don't get me wrong, I love the original Twister. It's one of my favorite disaster movies ever. It's probably the most original of all. A lot of the other ones are mainly theoretical. But this stuff is kind of like based off, real science, So. Dumbass car. Well, you're going to be hit. So, have a nice day. That's right. That's what you get for stopping like a dumbass. You think I care? I don't. So anyway, going back to Twister's subject, at first I didn't really like it because, I don't know, it seemed a little too redneck for me. Like, I'm someone that is like, well, I think anybody crazy enough to go chasing after tornadoes is, yeah, they're a bit redneck in their own way, And this is like, we're talking about Oklahoma here, So, we're talking about the middle of Tornado Alley. So, yeah, you're going to have some. Yeah, so you're pretty much going to have to be about to get crazy or live out that way and chasing after these dangerous wonders of nature. But, at the same time, though, it was more on the scientific side. These people actually kind of, took this thing really seriously. Like, they weren't these high rootin' rodeo-like rednecks that were driving around these souped up Dodge Rams going after these twisters. Well, my first impression of it, I'm like, that's not a tornado wrangler. That is that is the dumbest, that is the dumbest name I ever heard of. You know, like, but I can see now, though. Number one, that I was a bit wrong with that because it was like there were, storm chases more. I don't know. I guess this is a rant, but this was more of their style of tornado chase, storm chase, because the technology has gotten far more sophisticated than it was back in the 90s. Because in the 90s we didn't have YouTube or social media or anything like that. So this is more of a modern take of Twister. So Twisters is not a direct sequel. There's almost nothing to do with the original film. There is some inspiration taken from it, though, if you pay close attention to it. I've seen some videos on TikTok explaining such necessary comparisons. But, yeah, I have to say that I have to say a couple of things. Number one, I think, well, yeah, a lot of people are gonna, the one of the protagonists on this, when the lead roles. I don't really know what his name is, but yeah, he's a pretty hot guy. I can see why a lot of girls and stuff would want to come and see that. Yeah, definitely with the plot. Yeah, right. He's probably just envisioning him naked or something. Can't say I blame him. But the thing is, though, I mean, there's a lot of it, like, and this is something I didn't really necessarily know about Twister, because they really kind of wrapped around the idea of the Wizard of Oz, because at the beginning of the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy was done by a tornado and was transported to the land of Oz, and freaking stable. So they there's some aspects from the original film and from the new film that you'll see that has a reference to Wizard of Oz, like the I don't remember her lady's name, but her dog was named it was a name that was close to Toto, but it wasn't. I can't think of what it was. I mean, there's a video of it on TikTok that further explained it better. But yeah, a lot of references to that. I never really noticed that. Now, Dorothy, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, well that's kind of clever. That's okay. That's good. All right, I can see where they're going with that. But I didn't really realize about the dog and about some of the, in accordance to the new film, where they kind of keep up with the tradition of making references towards the Wizard of Oz, which I think is quite cool, because that's a classic film from way long ago in the early days of cinema. So, very nostalgic film. It's been redone countless times, and yeah, that's a really interesting fact. So, with that being said, I am definitely interested in going to see the movie now. My first impressions weren't great, but I think after reading a lot of reviews and what some of people's personal opinions were about it, because I tend to not go by what the critics say. A lot of times they can be wrong, like they were with Super Mario Brothers movie, for example. The critics actually hated that movie, but the audience absolutely loved it. So it's same thing for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now, my thing is, I'm a diehard Ghostbusters fan. So yeah, I saw it on opening day on Afterlife and Frozen Empire. So now I would say Frozen Empire, I would say, is not as good as what Afterlife was. Because Afterlife, I think, to me, really kind of focuses more on the nostalgia part, it pays homage to the original film, and a little bit to the second film, which you know, well, it's kind of a difference of opinion about who, you know, which film is better. I really love Ghostbusters 2, but a lot of people say Ghostbusters 2 is not as good as the original film. I mean, yeah, the original film does have its, it's a classic. It's what really, it's what really was started the franchise off. So, yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that, but yeah, but the thing with Frozen Empire was that critics hated that one too, but the audience had it was like a 85%, of the audience actually liked it. So, judging, what's this truck here? Can't see the clock in my brain because all the lights are off. If I keep turning too many lights on, it's hot here. Apparently, this truck way ahead is going really slow, so we're caught in a little bit of a jam here. But good Lord, you're giving this thing a workout. Okay, here we go. We're actually going a different way than that one truck, so that's good. So in conclusion to what I was saying before I got distracted with this, was that I'm actually going to go see Twisters now. Because, I mean, a lot of people say that it's really action-type movie. It's really something that, like the, well, they kind of stretch the truth a little bit on the previews and shit. But a lot of people saying on social media that it's a pretty damn good film. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a watch because I'm such a fan of the original one. So yeah, I mean that's pretty exciting. I mean, I'm always in the mood for disaster movies. It's one of my absolute favorite genres of movies is disaster films. Now I've seen some really good ones and some really bad ones. Now I've not seen any of the Sharknado ones because those are way too stupid. But I've seen San Andreas, which is pretty good. They're actually making a sequel to that. So that's pretty badass. Yeah, I can't wait for that. So, these roads have gone very windy. Man, they have changed a lot since the original. Look at all those blinkers too. That's pretty cool. Well, I might get over anyway because traffic out like to sneak up on me at the last second, crash into my cargo like a dumbass. that California would go faster. Just stupid 55 girl. Well, that happens. So right now we're doing good. We've only gone a couple hundred miles since we left. So I mean it's nice. The cars can go 70 miles an hour. I can only go 55. So which I just never got that concept. You think all the traffic would want to go the same speed. You know, because they did this back in the late 90s and early 2000s. If anybody, I don't know what state everybody's in, but I know in Texas, like for a while they did like at during the day it was 70, night was like 65. Like unless you were like an RV or a truck or something like that, they're all different speeds. So I'm like thinking, I mean that really does not make any sense. It'd be a lot safer if everybody was going the same speed or relatively the same speed. 'Cause I know RVs and trucks cannot go as fast as sports cars or any standard SUV or truck, so or pickup. So I can kind of see that. So yeah, we were just chugging along here. So there's not going to be very much progress here in the state of California. The speed limit is so low, but so with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the episode right here for now. But we're going to continue on right after this. Stick it in my never. So never mind. Talking to myself. So yeah. So we will be continuing on this next time. So thanks for riding along with me, folks. I'll see y'all next time.